Welcome back to my beginner Pilates series. Today we'll be focusing on abs and glutes. You won't need any equipment, just grab a mat, grab some water, and let's get started. If you're not able to watch this right now, please add to your watch later and join us when you can. Okay, so we're starting sitting today. So go ahead and bend your knees and we're going to bring the hands behind the thighs. And I want you to just go ahead and start to circle your spine. You can pick which direction you go. We're just making a big circle, loosening up the back. And we're going to take that again for 2. And then one more time in that direction. And then from here, let's go ahead and take it the other way. Down and around. Really stretching out the back. And let's take that again for 2. And last one. And then let's stop in the center. So from here, we're going to go ahead and lengthen the arms. I want you to round in your spine. Think about your belly button pulling into your back. And you're just scooping in the abdominals. And then from here, we're going to pull the head towards the knees. You're rounding forward. Just like that. And then we're going to do that again. Take a big inhale as you lower back, stretching the arms, keeping the hands attached to the backs of the thighs. And then exhale, curling back in. And let's take that again for 2. Big inhale, lowering down. You're really trying to get that curve in the spine. And then scoop it forward. And then one more time here. Big inhale. And then exhale, curling forward. And now let's go ahead and lengthen up. I'm going to have you stretch your arms out in front of you, palms facing up. Drop your chin to your chest and start to roll back just about halfway. From here, we're going to pull that right elbow back. We're taking a big twist to the right side and reach the arm forward. And then we twist left and reach and right and reach and left. We're going to keep that going for 3 and reach. Good. Keep that going for 2. Keep rounding in the spine. One more time each way. And reach and left. From here, we're going to go ahead and roll all the way down, nice and controlled, onto the mat, and then relax. So from here, we're lying flat on the back, and I'm going to have you tilt the pelvis upward. So we're just taking our pelvic tilts, and then drop the pelvis down into the floor. And repeat that again, scooping up, and then dropping down into the floor. And we take that again, scoop. And when you release that pelvis, you're trying to come into your neutral spine. So there will be a slight curve in that lower back. And release. We're going to take that 2 more times here. Scoop. And release. And last time here. And release. Now let's go ahead and curl that up into a bridge. So you're finding the height of that bridge, nice high hips here. And then go ahead and melt your spine back down. Relaxing into the floor. Let's take that again, curling up. Think about your knees pushing forward towards the toes. And then we melt. And let's take that again for 3. And lift, really squeeze in the seat. Think about your navel pulling down into your spine. 2 more times here. Curl up again. Big scoop and lift. And melt. And let's take that one last time. This time we're going to hold that bridge. Nice high hips. And I'm going to have you lift your right heel up and then press it down and left heel. And we're just going to keep that alternation. I want you to keep those hips nice and high. You're going to start feeling this in the hamstrings. And that's what we want. Keep that going. Right heel lift and lower and lift. Think about putting that weight in the ball of the toe. And lower. Take that again. We go right and left. One more time each way. And left. Good. From here, keep the hips nice and high. We're going to go ahead and lift both heels up and press them down. And lift. That's it. When you press the heels down, I want you to think about the hips going higher towards the ceiling. Keep going for 4 and press, and 3. Good. 2 and 1. Hold it here, pulsing up for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing here, we're going to open up the knees, squeeze the thighs, and again, open and squeeze. So now the glutes and the hamstrings are activated, and now we're working those inner thighs. Keep that going for 4 and squeeze, and 3 and 2. Good. And 1. From here, go ahead and roll all the way down through the spine, dropping that tailbone into the floor, and we're going to pull the knees into the chest. Go ahead and give yourself a gentle rock side to side. Take a second, release any tension that was built up in the back just now. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and bring the feet back down into the floor, palms facing down. I want you to curl your head up so you're looking into your navel. And we're going to go ahead and float those arms up off of the floor about hip height. From here, start to pump your arms up and down, and take a big inhale in and a big exhale. Let's keep that going. Big inhale, big exhale. Imagine like you're hitting water. And again, big inhale, big exhale. Think about that belly button pulling down into the back. And inhale, exhale out. Keep that going. And we inhale and exhale. We're going 5 more breaths. And inhale, big exhale, big scoop in the belly. Keep that going. 4 and exhale, and 3. All right, so big inhale, big exhale, and again, and exhale. 2 more here. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Big exhale. From here, hold the curl, and I want you to reach forward. Energy reaching out through the fingertips. You're pushing for 3, push 2, push 1, and then go ahead and roll all the way down. All right, now from here, we're going to reach the arms back towards the ears. And we're going to go ahead and lift those hips up. Find that bridge again. Good. From here, we're going to lower the hips down. And again, lifting the hips up. Good. And lower. Go ahead and take 1 more here. Keep those arms nice and energized. And then from here, we're going to float those arms up towards the ceiling. Keep the arms reaching up. Lift those hips. Good. Keep that going. Squeeze in the seat. Keep those arms energized. And lift. We're going to take that 3 more times. 3. And up. And 2. Lift. Last one here. Lift. I'm going to have you press your hands down into the floor, and we're taking this into marching. So let's lift that right foot up off of the floor, and then we're going to put it back down. Same thing, left side. And our goal here is to keep our hips nice and even. So just be mindful when you lift one leg, if that hip tends to drop down, try to push it back up. And let's take that again 2 more times each leg. And lower. Keep squeezing that seat. And we go right and lower and left. All right, from here, let's go ahead and roll back down. Bring the knees into the chest. Take that rock side to side. And now we're going to keep the knees in. We're taking the arms out to the side, making a capital T shape. And then bring your legs to tabletop position. From here, we're working the obliques. So I'm going to have you bring your legs to the right side of the body, pressing that left shoulder down, and then we're going to bring it right back to center. So this is a pretty small action. Don't think that you have to try to get the legs to the floor. You're just going to where you really feel the abdominals being tested, and then bring it back. And what's most important is that you keep the shoulders pressing into the floor. So think about that opposition as you twist. Bring it to the left. That right shoulder presses down and center. And let's take that again. To the right. Left obliques engage to bring you back up. And let's take it to the left. We're going to take this one more time each way. And we go right. And bring it back to center. And let's take it to the left. All right, from here, both knees in. We're going to go ahead and pull that right knee into your chest. Go ahead and stretch your left leg out nice and long. And then from here, we're going to give that knee a nice pull. Feel free to roll out that ankle if you need to. We're going to open up that knee to the right shoulder. Just getting a nice stretch. Think about that left hip staying down into the floor. And then let's go ahead and bring that leg back up to center. From here, we're going to bring that leg up to the ceiling. I want you to bring your palms down into the floor. And let's take our circles here. Now this leg can stay bent if you need to, or we straighten it. From here, we're going to cross over to that left shoulder, circling down and around. You're reaching out long through that leg. Scoop it back up. And we go again for 4. And up. And 3. Think about that left hip staying as still as possible. And 2. Take it one more time. Bring it back up. And then we do the same thing in the opposite direction for 5. Down around. Scoop it right up the center. And again for 4. And lift. Keep that going. 3. And 2. And let's take that one more time. From here, go ahead and pull that knee in. Give it a nice stretch. Take a second. And then we're going to take that same stretch with the left leg. So go ahead and pull that knee in. Take a second. Think about the length that you just created in that right hip. So you're still reaching out through that right leg. And now let's open up that knee to the left side of the body. Think about the right hip staying down into your floor. And then let's go ahead and bring that leg back up to center. From here, let's cross over to that right shoulder. We're taking 5 circles here, down and around. Scoop it up. Remember, you want to find weight in that right hip. Try to keep it as still as possible. And we go for 3. Keep going, 2. And last time. Stop that leg at the top and let's reverse that for 5. Scooping right up the center. Think about your navel pulling down into the back. This is 3. And 2. And last time. Excellent. Go ahead and pull that knee in. Take that nice stretch here. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and bend both knees. And we're going to take a modified version of our roll up. So I'm going to have you bring your arms back towards your ears. Take a nice stretch, reaching out through the fingertips. From here, we're going to curl the head up. I want you to press into your feet. And we're going to curl up to sitting. And then we're going to roll right back down into the floor, nice and controlled. And reach the arms back towards the ears. Let's take that again. Curling up. And if you need to, feel free to grab the backs of the legs. That's totally fine. And we're rolling back down. Reach those arms back. And let's take that again. Curling up. Big scoop and reach. Good, and we're melting back down. 2 more times here. Curl up and reach. And we melt. Last one here. Curling up. Find the length in that spine, and then we're bringing the arms down. Okay, so let's go ahead and scoot back. From here, we're going to start, actually let's start with left knee. So pull that left knee in towards you. We're working the right hip flexor. So from here, I'm going to have you pull in on that knee, and we're gonna lift the right leg up and lower it down. So with this, we want to try to keep the back nice and long, and it's okay if the leg is not coming all the way up. If it's just a small action, that's totally fine. Just keep that going. Keep breathing up and lower. 2 more here. And lift, lower it down. Good. From here, we're going to switch legs. Pull that right knee in, stretch that left leg out. Lifting up nice and tall. From here, we lift that leg up and lower and lift. It's a very small action, but it's mighty. So keep that going. Keep lifting up in that spine. And we take that again for 4 and 3, 2. Good. Last one. All right, from here, let's go ahead and stretch both legs out in front of you. We're flexing the heels. Your feet are about hip width apart, so not too wide. And this time we're stretching the arms up to the ceiling. So I want you to take a big inhale, lifting up nice and tall. And on that exhale, we're rounding up and over. Think about keeping your shoulders right above those hips. And then big inhale, lift. And then let's take that again. Exhale, scoop. And inhale, lifting up nice and tall. And again, exhale, rounding over. Good, and lift. Last one here. Good, and lift it up. All right, now from here, go ahead and relax those arms. I want you to just reach your hands forward and just take a quick stretch of the backs of the legs. Drop the head here. And then go ahead and roll up. Okay, so last thing we're going to do, a little glute exercise. I'm going to have you come into a 4-point kneel. So from here, pressing into the palms, we are going to stretch that right leg behind us. And we're going to lift that leg up. And then from here, I want you to cross that leg to the left side of the body and up and over. And we take it back and lift. While you're here, think about pressing into the back. So we try not to sink in between the shoulder blades. And lift. Keep that going for 3. And 2. Last one here. Go ahead and lift that leg, and we're just pulsing up for 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg down. Same thing on the left side. Reach your left leg out nice and long behind you. Lift it up to about hip height, and we're crossing over to the right side of the body, up and around. So you're making little half circles here. Pulling your navel into the spine. That's it. Keep that going. We have 4 more here. And 3. Good. 2. And take that one more time. All right, lift that leg up, and we pulse it up for 8 and 7. Keep squeezing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg in. Go ahead and sit back into a child's pose. Take a second. Feel free to shift from one hip to the other, stretching out those side glutes. And then go ahead and roll up to sitting. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the outfit that I'm wearing and would like to purchase one for yourself, please check out the shelf below and stay tuned for the next video of the series. I'll see you then.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the Pose Library. Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth, available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.